Tensions inside the Judgment Day, especially between Finn Balor and Dominik Mysterio, have been rising over the last few weeks on Monday Night Raw. Even members of Liv Morgan's group mediated a heated confrontation between the faction members. Dominik Mysterio, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez make up one side of the stable, while Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Carlito make up the other. Dominik Mysterio may be cautious about Finn Balor's potential to turn heel, so he may toss him out and invite Logan Paul to the Judgment Day as a stunning change of events. Logan Paul often discusses his heel adjustment and never hides his huge admiration for Dominik. Paul admitted to Liv Morgan on an Impulsive podcast episode that he suggested a tag team consisting of Dirty Dom and the former North American champion to Triple H when discussing the book. Nevertheless, the strategies were disregarded. After losing the US Championship at SummerSlam 2024 against La Knight, Paul took a break from wrestling. When Triple H returned, he could finally team Mysterio with Logan. In contrast to the strained relationship between Dominik Mysterio and Finn Balor, WWE Women's World Champion Liv Morgan is enjoying unprecedented success despite her rivalry with Rhea Ripley. Against Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Candice LeRae, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton. Last week's Raw saw Rhea Ripley's unexpected comeback, in which she teamed up with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, the women's tag team champions Naomi and Io Sky. Team Liv Morgan and Team Rhea Ripley will square off in a War Games bout at Survivor Series 2024, according to the Stanford-based company. Who knows what the future holds for the Judgment Day, and if Logan Paul decides to get on board soon. A continual source of intrigue in the unpredictable realm of WWE is the regular occurrence of faction betrayals and power swings. A fracture has been discovered in the foundation of the Judgment Day, a powerful stable that includes Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominik Mysterio. Dominik Mysterio, who was formerly considered the underdog of the group, seems to have the potential to significantly impact the future of the faction. While the animosity between Balor and Priest has been building for months, Dominik Mysterio is allegedly getting ready to depose Finn Balor and introduce a new face to Judgment Day, with whispers of a possible treachery and the return of a former star making headlines. How would the WWE Universe react to such a move? Let's investigate the alternatives. Even while Judgment Day has been a major player in WWE shows, its flaws have been plain to see. Finn Balor and Damian Priest's tense partnership is at the heart of the problem. There has been a leadership and strategic dispute between Priest, the superpower with a Money in the Bank briefcase, and the seasoned leader Balor. During Balor and Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship rivalry, their animosity escalated. The tension was already high because of Priest's constant meddling, which Balor saw as a threat to his progress. When Priest was visibly unhappy because he was hesitant to use his briefcase on Rollins during one of Balor's bouts, tensions rose to a critical level. This internal conflict may provide a chance for Dominik Mysterio, who has become more self-assured in his position as the group's rising star. Dominik may feel empowered to assert himself and establish himself as the faction's pivotal figure, with Rhea Ripley's backing of his choices. Throughout Judgment Day's history, Finn Balor has played a pivotal role. On the other hand, his method of leading the group is being questioned. As the group progresses, new stars like Dominik and Rhea Ripley have come into their own, and Damian Priest is positioned to become a global champion thanks to his Money in the Bank briefcase. One potential drawback of Balor's time in Judgment Day is his lack of notable solo success. If the other members of the faction see Balor as impeding their progress, they may feel it's time for a change since the faction's mindset is centered on supremacy. With his recent success as a villain and his hold on the North American Championship, Dominik may take the lead in trying to get Balor removed from the match. Dominik may join Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley in their contention that the group would be better off without Balor's vision. The rumors that a returning celebrity will be a part of Judgment Day are one of the most alluring parts of this possible treachery. The time seems perfect for a big surprise. And WWE has a history of reintroducing superstars via faction shake-ups. Which name is being muttered the most? I am JD McDonough. McDonough, a real-life friend of Finn Balor and a former NXT star, has been around WWE plots for months. While McDonough's partnership with Balor was hinted at earlier this year, he is yet to completely immerse himself in Judgment Day. Dominik and Priest may betray Balor, but McDonough might intervene to protect his mentor, only to reveal his true colors at Judgment Day. On the other hand, McDonough may make a permanent move to the main roster and replace Balor entirely. He fits well in with the group's gloomy image, thanks to his skilled wrestling skills and villainous personality. One of the most interesting character storylines in WWE has been Dominik Mysterio's descent from being the cherished son of Rey Mysterio to a brash villain. Dominik has grown into a serious competitor under Judgment Day's tutelage, drawing boos from onlookers while demonstrating his mettle in the arena. Dominik would be taking a daring step forward in his development if he spearheaded the effort to depose Balor. If Dominik were to mastermind a betrayal, he may elevate himself from the role of supporting actor to that of faction power broker. A unique relationship between Damian Priest and Dominik might be built up by this transfer as well. A struggle for command of Judgment Day might break out between Priest and Dominik, who has been laying the groundwork to become the group's next leader. Finn Balor's removal from Judgment Day would greatly impact the group and WWE overall. Introducing Balor as a babyface, in the event of Balor's betrayal, he may revert to his babyface persona and win back the hearts of WWE fans who once adored him. An intriguing plot might have a furious Balor who seeks revenge against Judgment Day, particularly if JD McDonough joins forces with the organization. If Dominik were to become a major decision-maker on Judgment Day, it would solidify his position as a top-tier heel. His increasing savagery, on display in his group manipulation to depose Balor, would bring him into closer alignment with Rhea Ripley's vicious mindset. Disagreement with Damian Priest. The elimination of Balor may bring Judgment Day closer together for the time being, but it might also cause tension between Dominik and Priest in the future. A power battle may ensue in the future due to the men's divergent styles and their shared ambition. Changes on Judgment Day. The group would get a much-needed boost with the return of JD McDonough, or another famous face. In addition to substantially complicating group dynamics, McDonough's presence has the potential to establish an intriguing mentor-protege dynamic with Dominik. WWE has a fantastic chance to take this plot in a lot of different directions creatively. Some potential options are as follows. A feud between Dominik and Balor might escalate into a grudge match if Dominik betrays Balor, giving Dominik the chance to show his mettle against an experienced opponent. Faction warfare. Balor and Judgment Day might be involved in a long-term conflict if he forms a new squad, which could include his real-life buddies like AJ Styles. Profiteering priests. Damian Priest has an opportunity to take over as group leader now that Balor is out. But if Dominik feels marginalized, his ultimate cash-in effort may cause even more division. Role of Rhea Ripley. Another plot point would be the allegiances of Rhea Ripley, the group's unrivaled powerhouse. Was she going to back Dominik's move or take a neutral stance?